It's 3 days till Christmas, and you are joining us for the very last of these live countdowns to Christmas. So happy to have my friend joining me tonight. She is a wife, a mother, an author, a speaker, a pastor, a good friend, and I'm just so glad to have her with me for this very last night. Help me welcome Chrystal Hurst. Hey, Chrystal.
It's the last night?
It's the last night because I said I'm not doing this on Christmas Eve Eve. It's not happening. This is it. Tonight's the last night. You're my
Well,
last guest. Thank
thanks
you.
for having me.
I feel like the small town local news girl interviewing Oprah. I'm like,
Girl, listen, I just feel like Oprah who's been begging to be interviewed by
oh,
the friend that I've been watching on the news. You just have not had me on anything. So I feel very, very honored to be in your space.
I've been prepping for hours. Like, what am I gonna ask her? I have a whole
You've been taking notes.
yes, and I'm soliciting from the audience. I'm like, someone, what am I supposed to ask Chrystal? This is crazy. I would say let's turn the tables, but I definitely don't want you interviewing me. So that's not,
We could turn it into that. We could
no,
totally do that.
we cannot do that at all.
It could be a
Welcome
twofer.
to everyone that's joining us in the chat tonight. All of you guys. Many of you have been on, and we've been talking all this time. Like, yes, Chrystal, every night that we've gotten on with someone who's like been in the Tending Together group, the main thing we talk about is so we went to this great retreat, and everyone's like, oh, can we talk to Chrystal about doing the retreat again? Everyone wants to go back because it was just so magical, and the relationships that came out of there were just special, very special. So
Agreed.
we
Agreed.
agree. We all are fans of the space that you created for us. So
Yay. I'm glad.
welcome. So we're supposed to talk about savoring the moments and living a life you love, the things that you talk about on the regular. And so I just wanted to talk about those like with a Christmas time of year focus. So as you're winding into this last 3 days till Christmas, are you ready? Or would you say you're like, I'm ready for Christmas? I got all my things done, all my ducks in a row, just sliding
No,
to the finish line.
no. I don't think I have ever, not once in my whole life, felt ready for Christmas. I think I'm always feeling like I didn't do something or I left something out. I'm running out of time. I think that's probably more of a function of my design. This year, I truly am not ready in comparison to all the other years of my life. I feel like, oh, those were great years. But that's why I think I've had to rehearse the concept of savoring because even if things aren't going according to plan, you still get to savor what you have. So I find myself every year, um, really with any special celebration, and Christmas is just like one big major event for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks that we all do every year. I find myself having to find something to enjoy, something to love, something to slow down and smell, taste, see, because otherwise, no matter what, I'm always thinking I could have done better. I could have not spent as much on gifts or bought better, more custom gifts, like, just not the generic warm up, but like something the kids actually wanted. Maybe if I would have spent more time looking, like there's always something. When I'm ready, I'm not ready with the right thing. So for me, that just means every year I have to be intentional with choosing to savor.
Yeah. Yes. Um, I feel the same way. I pulled out, all the Amazon packages, opened them up today, and I'm like, oh, I thought I ordered more stuff.
Girl, listen, what is it with you and I having this semi prepared? It's like semi homemade, How you gonna order your Amazon stuff and it's okay, wait. Do they already know about you?
No, they don't, and they might be watching.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. did they, like, the people that are watching, like, the people, not family,
Okay.
that you started your holiday preparation early this year?
Oh, I have actually not talked about that at all.
Okay, how did you start it early and you're just now opening your Amazon packages? See, I done already turned the table.
See,
I
okay.
thought your stuff would be wrapped by now.
No, I this is my first year trying to be prepared. Okay, this takes years of breaking bad habits. Oh, it's so bad that I pulled the Amazon packages out and I was like, oh, these two aren't even mine. They're for the neighbor. So I just walked them over to our house and I noticed the date was like dates last week. I'm sure this lady has been looking for these packages, claimed they were not delivered, like all of that. So I'm like, hi, some of your stuff came to my house. And I just walked away. So yeah, I'm terrible at it. Nothing's wrapped.
Girl, listen, this is like me and you the night before taxes, the extension date,
You're
not
telling all of the stuff.
not the original date. And I'm online needing to deliver myself from stress, looking at my stories. And what do I find? Shonda's doing her taxes at the last minute too.
Yes,
So
in
we
October
prepared. We
on the
prepared
extension on the
by
on the 17th because
yeah,
the 15th was on the weekend. So
right.
we
We
had
couldn't
two
even
extra.
make so here I am. We prepared, right, by thinking ahead by filing an extension, and then the extension date comes and we're doing
Yes. I
so
remember
that's
in April, like April 12th, I'm like, Crystal, just go ahead and file the
yep,
extension now.
yep.
Don't
That's what you told me.
don't wait till the 15th and try to figure
So
it
we made our plan. You made your plans early, and I'm looking to you for inspiration, and you're doing the same thing I am.
out.
I got
Yes.
Amazon packages stacked up all right there, kind of sort of hidden in the job over the next 24 hours. But this is an improvement. There were years before where, you were up till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, the night
Right.
before,
Right.
wrapping gifts and putting bikes together. So I guess, we still what, 2.5 days early?
Mm-hmm. Kelly is encouraging you to spill all the tea, but we're not gonna do that. We're
What other tea do I have?
exactly you haven't done everything else, Kelly. That's it. But I did start planning really early. I did. I had most of these things I already bought like in November.
Yeah.
I just have not sealed the deal. So we'll see.
Do
Okay,
you
so
have your paper and
there
your
the paper is
tape?
right there.
So the paper, you have paper, tape,
I,
bows, tags, boxes if
mhm.
needed.
I need to go to Dollar Tree and get the 3-pack. They have the 3-pack for $1.25 of the boxes to put the clothes in, the clothes they don't want.
Okay.
Because I do the four things: something you want, something you need, something to wear, something to read. That's what you're
Yeah.
getting. So I got to put those clothes that they know they're getting into a box.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But anyway, so okay, we're sliding into Christmas, but we're savoring the moment. One year I'm gonna do a very good. Next year, I think next year I'm gonna be really because I can marry my lessons from this year of planning and purchasing early and like try to wrap early.
when did you start? It was October or September, or when did you start? What
It
was
was
your
actually
plan?
in October, like 6 weeks before December, like mid
Okay.
October.
So next year, I need you to lead a challenge. I need you to lead a 90-day. And I need to be in it so that we can all have our accountability to prepare, because this is stupid.
Yeah, I'm over it. But okay, I do want to talk to you about. Okay,
Mhm.
earlier this week you were on live and you were talking about the Christmas gifts that you were gonna do for your boys, and you're kind of like, I'm not buying any more video games.
Oh,
I'm
no.
done with that.
No.
So you had some great ideas of things you were gonna do for them. Do you,
What did I say? Because I was in the mall today just picking stuff up. What did I
oh,
say? I was
you were talking about mutual funds and investing
Oh
and
yeah, we still, I gotta it's a whole thing. But yes. So in fact tonight I'm gonna get on the phone and call Fidelity. I I was just trying to figure out how to give that to them. Because there was a day when you used to get like the actual stock certificate, and that does
mhm,
not exist anymore. but I was trying to figure out what the package would look like, and I'm thinking it would be in a stocking stuffer, just some proof that they have an account with money in it,
Hmm.
and maybe Christmas Day we pick a stock, some company that they want to invest in. I don't know. I just know that I was trying to see if I could get something physical, which would mean going to an investor center and seeing if I could get like an official something. But honestly, they don't care about that. If I print it off the website, they'll be fine. So why am I doing this to myself? Just open the account.
Just making the memory moment.
Just I know. I know. That's probably, yeah. But yes, a friend of mine said that when I said 2 years ago, they don't need anything. Like what? And she said, well, why don't you get them like a bond or an investment account? And I was like, yeah, that's probably
That's a
smart.
good idea. And then now it's a teachable moment. Now you're checking your stock, and now you're, or do you need to
Yes.
sell? You're holding all this thing. You're teaching. I mean, like you
Yeah.
turn a whole Christmas present into a
Because I'm a
teachable moment.
homeschool mom. This is what I do.
They're having a whole nother conversation in the chat. This
Are
is
we?
it's funny.
Choosing stocks is a great idea. Yeah, type up a Santa sack. Oh, I'm telling you, it's always about being here for the chat.
Yes.
There's always like two conversations going. You're like, what are y'all
Right.
talking about?
Right. The one where I'm like, am I missing something over there on the side? Okay. So no more electron, but how do the boys receive this no more electronics? The reason I'm asking is all three of the boys are here now. Braylon, the oldest one, he's in this room over here. Um, and then the other two boys are in bedrooms, and they're all playing
The
right
Christmas
now on
spirit
their
is
video
very
games.
hard with teenagers who really just want you to leave them alone. And I remember when I was in high school, it was the same thing. I just was reading. I just leave me alone so I could read and read and read forever and ever. I didn't want to go with the family to do anything fun. The mall was stupid. Going out to dinner, I had a book in my lap. Going to look at Christmas lights, I would read as the we were on the freeway with the street lights. I would just catch two or three sentences with the street. And they were like, you know, Crystal, put the book down. And now that I'm looking back, I'm thinking I would love for my children just to be in a book. Like, put the book down. What a complaint. But it's video games for the boys now. And I just literally was in my kitchen before we got going. And I was thinking, my house does not feel like Christmas spirity. It does not feel that way. And I was like, I just need to put something on the stove and cook food because that's what home is supposed to feel like during Christmas time. It's supposed to be, warm and what. And I've actually decided that um, I need to be less responsive to their desire for the memory of home and just decisive about my desire to create the memory of home because it feels like why would I do all that? They don't care. They're in their rooms playing video games. Like they could care less.
Hmm.
And I'm going to do all this stuff and then they don't even they don't if I took some chicken tortilla soup just now out of the freezer and I'm defrosting it because we ate late, so they're not hungry yet. But I was thinking, as soon as I put that on and it starts smelling up the kitchen, and they're going to come and look at the pot and go, "What is this?" And I'm going to say chicken tortilla soup, and one of them I know is going to say, "Can we just order some wings from Wingstop?"
Mm, yes.
So the video games are a problem. They are a problem, but it's hard because like my oldest son is home from college. Why
Mhm.
shouldn't he have a break? The youngest ones are looking at him and like, well, if he's playing,
Yes.
we should all play. But we have been watching The Chosen together.
Okay.
And we watched 2 episodes last night, and I have to bait them with food. So the oldest one thinks he can tell me no. I don't know what planet he's living on. So I said, well, let's watch the first one and then cookie break, and then we'll watch the second one. So tonight I may pop some popcorn. But I was so good when they were younger. Like we read Jotham's Journey every night. I would light the little candles, the little um whatever it's called, some Jewish thing with the candles with the
The
an
menorah?
advent candle. No, it's an advent
Oh,
candle.
the Advent
There
candle.
you go.
Okay.
It's not Jewish.
Yeah. You have a menorah?
It was for right. I would light that. Like we had this whole rhythm. We'd put up the tree on a special. It was a whole thing. I think the stockings got hung yesterday. They was laying on the floor for a week. The tree went up, had no ornaments on it until like, a week ago. Um, this has been a really sucky Christmas in terms of my preparation. However, I do think that I gave the boys 3 options, like 3 times this week. I've said, "Do you wanna do this? Do you wanna do this?" Or another night, it was, "Do you wanna do" every single time, like, they just wanna stay home. So I just have to also remind myself that if home was really terrible, they'd wanna be gone all the time. They wanna
Mhm.
be at their friend's house or try to find out what other kids are doing. They wanna be home, so that's
Yeah.
not a bad thing, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Not at all. I love that my boys wanna come home, 'cause I remember when I went to college, I never went home.
Even for Christmas?
No, I was like, "So who wants to host me?"
Are you serious?
I went home my first Christmas, and then after that, I was like, "You know what?" Because you go like your son, you go home and your parents have all these little kids who have to follow all these rules, and I was like, I don't have to be back by 11." And they were like, "Yes, you do."
Oh, I know. Trey is like, "What do you mean I can't take my phone and computer upstairs?
Yeah.
This is the rule of this house."
Yeah, and my
So
siblings were 10 years younger than me, so it was really like there was bedtime, there was and back in that time, there was get off the phone time, like, "Oh,
Mhm.
no, you don't need to be on the phone after 9." I'm like, But I'm in love." Like, I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, so I stopped going home. So I love that they come home. Braylon said today he's like, "It's when did I start having to pack a bag to come home?" I'm like, "When you moved out. You don't live here. You're visiting."
He didn't even realize it.
Yeah,
He just took one too many things, and now home is like visiting because all his stuff
right.
is with him.
Yeah. So
So
he's back. Jen, you asked earlier if my producer quit. Yes, when his brothers came home. Bryce has been my producer every night. He's been in the chat, managing things, do it. Tonight he's like, I'll be listening in. I don't think he's listening.
that is so funny. You wanna know why? Because when I saw Jen's comment, I was like, "What producer? Did I ever have a producer?" I was like, "I've never had a producer."
Yes, my producer is otherwise occupied. It's called brother time.
Brother time, except they're all in different rooms.
Yes, but they're all playing together. They're
What game are they playing? What's the game?
I think maybe they're playing Fortnite right now.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I keep hearing like, "Don't go that way." Like they're all yelling at each other.
I should get off of this and figure out how to connect them and be like, "Listen, if their mothers are talking, y'all should be playing.
Yes.
Join the Fortnite war."
Yes. They're taking over some camp somewhere. I don't know. Yes, Bryce quit, Jackie. Bryce, are you in the chat? I don't think so. He said, "I'm about to join."
Oh,
You're late, son. People are looking for you.
your
Okay.
background is super cute, by the way. It's
Oh,
very
thank
Christmassy.
you. This
Mhm.
is my Christmas corner.
I wanna see how it's set up.
No.
What is your computer, laptop, or phone propped up on right now?
No one's getting to see behind the scenes. This is the Christmas corner. Thank you, Jen. Jen has been helping too. Jen is like the co-producer. If you're watching this, I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we are at 363.
You didn't share with me. Aren't you can share things on YouTube, can't you? Can I
Can you?
reshare this?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. Because
Yes,
I
I'm
was
trying to
like,
get to 1,000. So if you're watching this and you have not already pressed the subscribe button, please do. That's help me get to 1,000 one day. We'll see when it happens.
okay.
Okay, so
Let me see.
today it got super cold in Dallas, like ridiculous cold. Like, and so I want to know, do you prefer it like this, like a really cold Christmas, or do you prefer a warmer Christmas?
It all depends on whether or not I have to go out.
Yes.
If I don't have to go out and my house is warm, let it. I mean, I felt very excited today with the strong flurries we experienced this morning,
Yes,
and then I realized that I had to go out.
I know.
Um, so if I get to mostly be home, I love when it's cold outside. Um, I love that it feels like Christmas, that it feels like the time of year it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
Um, but if there's a lot of moving and shaking and a lot of then no, I don't enjoy that at all.
Yeah.
I don't like being out in it.
What is your thermostat on? Because
Mm.
we're having a bit of a war about what temperature.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's just put it like this. Mr. Hurst and I are opposites. Whatever the season is, we're opposites. So, I would like for my bedroom thermostat to be set at 668.
In the
That
winter?
is no. I'm sorry. Yeah, 68 in the winter.
Okay.
Um and 6 yeah, and then if and then in that's not what it used to be. It used to be like 70, 72. Now it's 68. Could probably go down to 65. But 68 is what it's at. I know when my husband is home because it's 75.
Okay.
And then if yeah, so right now that's what it's at. And then like the living room, I'll have it at like 70, 71 just because everybody's in there. But
Yes.
I have a
I
good
feel
down comforter. I don't need all that. So
okay. Brandon's walking around here in shorts with no socks on saying he's cold. I'm like, you're not dressed appropriately and get a blanket. Like,
yeah,
this is
my
the
my
snuggly time of
rule,
year.
yeah, my rule is that you can always layer up.
Yes.
So don't have the house so hot because I can only dress down so far. There's only
Right.
so much I can take off.
Right.
And I got extra layers of whale fat. It's like extra blubber. So I can only go so far and I'm still gonna be hot.
Yes.
So Jesse and I, our thing is like layer up, get in the bed, get a blanket, put on a heater. Like you can fix this. I
Yes.
can't go so far the other way.
Right. I keep the heater normally about 70, 71
Mhm.
when they're up and about. But when they
Yes.
go to sleep, I turn that thing down to 65 because I want to be under a nice warm blanket and, not sweat in my sleep because I'm a woman of a certain age. And, and I
Okay,
don't want
so
to sweat all night long.
one of the reasons I never wanted to have a room cold at night was because I got the whole if you get in the bed, it's warm, but at some point you have to get out of the
Oh,
bed. And
okay.
then it's like, terrible. So
Yes. So
what do you do to minimize the shock?
in
Yes.
the remodel, we got the smart thermostat. So I just turn it on before I get up.
But how long does it take to get it
Oh,
right?
about 10 minutes, it knocks the cold out of the air. And I'm like, okay, I can get up now.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
my mom last night, my mom is here. And she said, I slept so good, but in the middle of the night, it got really cold. I'm like,
I wonder what
I
happened.
don't, well, if she's watching this now, she knows.
Now she knows. So then you're gonna
Yes.
wonder you're gonna wonder tonight why you wake up in a hot in a full sweat.
I'm gonna sweat my press out.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'll fix that."
Yes. Kim says, "Oh, the poor babies are gonna freeze." Yeah, I mean they're under their covers and all that. They'll be okay. They'll be
Yeah, that'll be all right.
I know that you will say that you're not a great gift giver, but you give great gifts. What has been your favorite gift to give?
Um, mm, well, the reason why I'm not a great gift giver is because I'm an extremely purposeful and intentional gift giver, and that's stressful because every year you don't find the greatest gift, and so it's like like you're trying to top what you did last year, but if I don't have an idea, then I'm jacked.
Yeah.
So I think my best gift, well, I gave a round of cutting boards that had a recipe from my mom on it. That's probably number two. I took her handwriting after she passed. I took her handwriting and they engraved it on a cutting board of a recipe of hers. But number one is probably um I was pausing because I'm like only the recent gift giving has come to mind, but I was trying to do like a Rolodex of all the gifts I've ever given. Um for my dad in 2020, I gave him a book and I just combed through all the pictures from my mom's Instagram
Mhm,
and all the pictures that were like he and her together.
mhm,
And we downloaded those, screenshotted them or what have you, and made a book.
mhm.
And those pictures, my mom would always put the hashtag two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
So I call the book. I don't know where I had it made, but it wasn't like Shutterfly or whatever. It was like some really nice book with these thick lay flat pages, like
Oh,
heirloom quality, and the
like
cover of
coffee
the
table
like
style.
coffee table style, and the on the front of the book is a black book with gold lettering, and it said two peas in a pod. So it
That's
was all of these pictures that, of them. So
yeah.
the reason why I loved it so much is because he stood there and opened it. And, he's not necessarily a super emotive person or a reactive person. He didn't really say a lot. He said, "Oh, wow." And he stood there and slowly looked at every page
Mm.
just to watch him like enjoy that. My mom years ago, I'm going to add a third one. My mom years ago was going to London, and I just gave her this big box of all the things that she would need in London. So, like, I
Oh,
gave her these rubber boots, and I gave her the umbrella and a map, and I gave her, like, the thing for her tea, like, just all this stuff
yeah.
just for her. And I think, now looking back on that, when you're a mom and you've got kids, and for somebody to be intentional, she was just like, "Oh, wow." And when I look at it, it was just like a box of things I got from Walmart.
Yeah.
But the intention, so that's the problem. I feel whack when I don't have something that someone's going to go, "Oh, wow."
Yeah.
And so I think what I really want to do, and I keep saying it, and every Christmas I still feel stressed out. What I really want to do is just not do that at Christmas time. I want to buy gifts and give them to people as I think of them.
Mm.
That's what I want to do. And then when Christmas comes, just like enjoy people, like, keep something warm on the stove and let people come over. And the gift is time. I'm here all day from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. or whatever. Stop by anytime. There'll be something hot on the stove and something sweet treat to eat and a hot drink if you like. I'm just here all day.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you.
I love that idea.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I just got to, get Jesse ready for it.
Yes. It's gonna be like, what time they coming?
How many people do you think are coming? He's going to be like, "I'll be gone. Let me know when the last person is out."
Yes. That's, those are great gifts. Those, I
But
mean,
but they were so for that moment. I can't produce that every year. Last year I gave Candace Reese. I was in Costco and I saw the little things like you can grow herbs,
mhm,
and she has a health challenge that she's been working through, and just talking about how she wanted to eat fresh foods. So I gave her this little herb garden, and she was so excited,
yes.
like, but I saw it and I thought of her.
Oh,
So if
that's
I had I
that.
not seen it, I would have been stressed.
Yes, but when those moments happen, it's the best. It's the
It is the
absolute best.
best. It is.
Have my kids sent me this meme. Maybe you've seen it. It's like my mom on Christmas, and it's a mom, and she's in a robe, and she's just sipping her coffee, and she's like, "Uh-huh, I told you I wasn't getting you that, but I got it." Uh-huh. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's totally me."
Oh,
Every
listen, I was in the Apple store, so my husband said get Joel some headphones, and really it was dumb. The Apple store was dumb to get him. I got him the cheapest headphones I could find, but I was just like, I ain't going all over the place in the best. I'm not doing all of that. So this is in here right now. They're in stock. This is what I'm getting. So I'm sending Trey down to go look. I said, just take a picture. Just tell me what colors they have. Just take a picture, send it to me. First of all, he not covert. He comes back to me holding his phone like this. Joel is like, "What is he doing? What are you doing?" But I was telling the person, because I bought something for someone else, and I said, "Hey, just buy this," and they rung it up, and I said, "Ring up too. Just ring up too. I'll go back and get it in a minute." So Joel said, "What did you get? What did you get?" I was like, "Nothing for you. It's not for you," and it's
yes,
true because one of them isn't.
yes,
And I know he's gonna say, "I knew you were getting that for me,"
yeah.
but he'll still be kind of sort of surprised.
Oh my gosh. Do your boys give good gifts? Do they?
Let's say that again. Say that sentence again. Say that one more time.
Do the boys give good gifts? Do the
Okay.
boys give gifts? Let's start
There you
there.
go. I was gonna say, take out one word.
Yes. Do the boys give gifts?
I probably have not done a good job of training them to do this. I probably should take them to the mall. My parents used to give us money and take us to go shopping for other people. I have not done that. with the boys because they don't like shopping. They don't even like shopping.
Mhm.
So I think no, they don't. Now, Trey came home yesterday and had a handful of stuff, but I think he got stuff for people he values. Like I think he bought stuff for like his nieces and nephew. I think he got some stuff for maybe like Josh and Karis. I don't think he's thinking about me and Jesse. I could be wrong, but I don't think he is. It's okay.
Mm. Well, okay. So, but he has a job, so he can finance
He has
this.
more money in his personal bank account than I have in mine.
That's,
And then has the nerve when he runs to Whataburger and picks up food for him and his brother to ask me to pay him back.
oh my gosh.
Boy, there was corn dogs in the freezer. You had
Right.
no
He did
business
not
going
have
on.
to have Whataburger.
You did not have to have Whataburger.
Brothers, and that is probably the funniest part of this sibling situation because Bryce will get his brothers to take him out for fast food, and he will order like they are millionaires. And they're like, he ordered a double blah 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 blah. Blah. I'm like, why did you let him do that? They're like, well, I didn't know. Like, but today Bryce came into the kitchen. He said, well, guess I'll go. Brandon's gonna take me Christmas shopping. I'm like, Bryce has $10 in his account. And he just comes over and he stands next to me and hugs me. He's like, going Christmas shopping.
but
I'm like, do you
Bryce
want
does
some
not have a
money?
job,
He
right?
does not.
He
Bryce
does
is,
not have a job.
well, he's the producer of the show, but
He's the
it doesn't
producer of the
pay.
show.
And
Yeah.
he's not in the chat anymore, so he's fired.
He came in and he left.
Yeah, he thinks if he drops a couple comments, he'll be earning his keep. I can hear him yelling with his brothers. But yeah, so he went to Five Below and bought us all some gifts. And we'll see what he came up with. And he actually brought me back change. I'm like, you didn't even spend
You're like, wait, I gave you 2 pennies and you came back with one. What did you buy?
right. I got everybody covered. So anyway, so okay, so the boys, so Trey's a gift giver. And you when you started talking, you mentioned his nieces and nephews, and I had to like my brain had to work for a second. What is it like having being the mother of children
It's
and
whack.
yet still having your own children that are children that you're buying for? Does that make it harder?
Well, no, because now in comparison, the gifts for the child's children, those are the cheap gifts. I
Oh,
mean, and it's easy because I know what the winter gifts are. I done bought the same little train track thing now like 3 times. I bought it for my older kids, and then I bought it for the second set of my kids, and now I'm
yes.
buying it for the grandkids. Like I know what toys they're going to play with. There's this little like a tall thing and it has a little hammer and the balls go in there and you
Oh,
hit the
mhm.
ball and the balls do like this. That's going to keep that 2-year-old and that new baby enamored for the next 2 years if they can keep the find the balls. It's like, I went on, I went on Amazon last night and searched, you can just search best gifts for 4-year-old boys or whatever. And then I clicked we'll come tomorrow morning button.
Oh yeah.
So I was only selecting from the gifts that will be here in the morning. And I just scrolled through and was like, oh yeah, that's a winner.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's a winner.
Man, to go back to the Hot Wheels days.
I mean, easy peasy. So I'll probably make a dart through. I was thinking about an early morning run through Walmart tomorrow because if the things that nobody wants to me are how you fill up the tree. Everybody's gonna get a doggone puzzle. Everybody's gonna get like a little. We're gonna get some Uno cards, give them to the kids in stocking stuff for the little candies. Like just fill up a cart of all the things that cost under $3 and um just make the tree and the stocking look super full with all the things they're gonna love. But these teenagers want electronics.
Yeah, they're out of control. They are out of
All right,
control.
they are.
I'm over it. I really am over it. That's why I
Well,
really
one of
want
my
to opt out.
girlfriends one of my girlfriends said in their family, when you get to 12, that's it. Like, that's it. So, and the teenagers line up and the adults Everybody over 18 forms a line and goes through the teenager line and just puts money into everybody's hand. That's it. And everybody's
Yes.
happy.
My mom came in today and she's like, "So what do the boys want?" I'm like, "Money."
Girl, listen, let me tell you something. My mother-in-law saw me at church. I went to visit their church last week. And she said, let me come to the car and let me give you some money so you can go and buy them. I said, mm-mm. You just give them the money. Listen, all these years, my husband plays this cat and mouse game where, you know, he it's always this last minute thing where she doesn't know what to get them and wants to give the money. And one year I just said, you know what? I'm not doing that. So if you want to help your mom buy the buy the gifts, that's fine. You can run all over Dallas with this last minute situation. Um, you go, but I'm not. I can't do all that. So this year I just told her flat out what he hadn't been able to tell her. I said, just tell her to give them the money. I just looked at her and said, give them the money. She said, you think they want the money? I was like, they just want the money.
Yeah. She was so she was like, "Well, I was thinking about this and this." And I realized in the moment because she kind of jumped. I was like, "Oh, maybe I turned really sharply like, just give them the money. They don't want." She wants to make it look nice. I'm like,
All of
if you
that.
want to, but they really are hoping they've probably already spent it in their minds because it's a recurring gift. Give me the money.
Give me the
Okay,
money.
we answered our questions. Those came from these little Advent. Um,
Okay.
what do you call these conversation cards?
Okay.
So now I'm like looking. They're talking. They're having like dissertation comments.
I
I can't read
know.
them fast enough in the comments. Um, but now we have a game. I don't know if you know that each night, look at your face. Each night we play a little game. So I'm gonna give you a warm up round, and then you'll have 3 rounds that are actually timed. Okay. So this
Timed. What kind of Christmas savoring is this?
we're savoring the fun of the moment. Okay. So this game, it's called Name Three. I think Name Three. I don't know. We're knee deep in this. I've run
Girl,
all the
listen,
games.
you are the production queen.
We've played Wheel of Fortune. We played Jeopardy. Nobody picked the Jesus category until the last night, which was interesting. And last week we did Family Feud. So this week we're doing Name Three. So this is how this works. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes, you
Yep.
can. Okay.
Okay.
So when I press it, I'm going to give you the category and you'll have 5 seconds to name three. So let's warm up with
Okay.
this warm up question. Name three. Oops, that's the wrong one. Winter drinks.
How are you doing this? All I can think about is how are you doing this? I was like,
That's the wrong one.
the screen I can get, but then I just heard sounds.
I
I'm
know.
like,
Did I stop sharing? Because I
you
think
did.
okay. I started with the wrong round. That wasn't
Okay.
supposed to be the first one.
Okay.
See, trying to be all prepared. I'm trying to crystallize my situation.
Girl, no,
And
you went past the crystal. Listen, Crystal is sitting here looking at my battery because my computer is plugged in, but it's not charging.
oh
So,
no,
do you want me to fix this now before
you
we
can.
start the game?
Yes, go ahead.
Hold on. Golly. It's plugged in, but it's not charging. Goodness gracious.
Okay, audience. While she's doing that, you guys can see how this game goes. Name three. Uh, why is it doing that? Two, two, two.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm back.
so you would name 3 ways to keep warm. So, since it's so cold outside, and some people who are not in Texas are critical of us saying that it's so cold outside, but it is literally 16 degrees here. So, it's super cold. We are cold. So, we are like legitimately cold, not like Texas cold under 60. So, what are 3 ways you would name to keep warm?
3 ways that I would name to keep warm is get a blanket, sit in front of the fire, wear a sweater.
There you go. Okay, so that's how the game is played. All right,
Okay.
so this round will be timed.
Okay.
You have 5 seconds to name three.
Ooh, that's tight.
It's
Okay.
tight, right? It's really tight. Okay. Name three, and I've already shown you
Okay.
winter drinks.
Hot
No,
chocolate, pumpkins. Oh, look.
I have not fumbled the game
Okay, wait,
anytime.
wait,
Like,
wait. Let's just go. Just go with it. Don't tell me. Just let it come up. I'll do it.
okay, I haven't written down though, because like I have prepared.
You're always prepared.
Okay, hold up.
This is why I don't prepare. Because when I prepare, I'm like, I should have just not prepared. Okay, wait. Are they playing or am I playing? Because I see.
They play along.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think I got it now.
Okay.
Let me try again. For real, I haven't fumbled at all. Now tonight, I told you it's the small town girl with Oprah messing stuff up.
Girl, please.
Okay. So this time, let's see. That was the winter. Ways to keep warm in winter. You name those.
Yes.
All right, our next round. This one, winter drinks. Ready? Go.
Pumpkin spice latte, hot chocolate, and apple cider.
All right, there you go.
Oh, you're killing me.
See? Okay, next round. Name three festive candies. Go.
Oh, come on, ye faithful silent night, and joy to the land, joy to the world.
Thank you. I give up. Okay, we'll see what the next round is, because who knows at this point. Next one. I did something wrong tonight. Tree decorations.
Okay, wait, you're using up like a 1.5 seconds of my time saying that I need all my seconds. The tree decorations are the topper that goes on the tree, the ornaments, and the skirt at the bottom.
Okay, yay. Okay, there should be one more. We'll see what
Okay.
it is. You have to look at the screen so I don't waste your time.
Okay. I can look at the screen. I just couldn't start talking until you were finished talking.
Okay, I'm not going to talk. Name
Okay.
three of this.
Things you do at Christmas. Open gifts, go trick-or-treating, and look at lights.
Go trick or treating.
Go look at lights and you Christmas carol.
Okay, so for the last round, I
5
don't know what
seconds
it
is
is
tight.
because they're
Woo.
all out of order now. I don't know
Okay.
what happened, but this one is for the audience, for our prize, for our gift card. Bryce was supposed to pick the winner. Bryce, are you here to pick the winner? Okay, he's here to pick the winner. Bryce, someone who answers this. So put all of your answers on one line, guys, so he can pick a winner from the chat. Okay. So here's your category. I have no idea what it is. Name three, and it's not time. Just put your answer in the chat. People you see at Christmas. That's the category. All right. Okay. Someone's gonna put their answer in the chat. Bryce is gonna pick a winner for us. That was stressful. It wasn't supposed to be stressful.
It was stressful for you. It was amazing for me.
To watch me be stressed.
No, it was fun.
Oh, these answers are good. Okay, let's see. Ardina's here. She said Santa,
Hey,
mommy,
Ardina.
and kids. Melinda said mama,
Hey,
siblings, and
Melinda.
in-laws. Because Melinda has in-laws now.
I know. She's an old married woman.
Kim says she's going to see mom, grandma, and the kids. Jen's going to see mom, dad, and Jesus. Chantel's going to see family, friends, and cousins. We're going to see cousins too. I love going to see my nieces and nephews on Christmas. Mama, sibling, in-laws. Monique's going to see parents, siblings, and cousins. This is fun, you guys.
Hey,
Bryce,
Mom.
who's our winner? Put our winner in the chat. Family, friends, and Santa. Lots of family, friends, and Santa. Kelly said, mama, kids, and the pastor, because Christmas is on Sunday and her dad is the pastor. So
Listen,
amen.
we have people just all up in arms because Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship is not having church on Sunday.
Okay, it's Outreach Sunday.
That's what we're saying it is. But the good saints are like, how is it Jesus's birthday and we at home? How? Why are we doing this? I was like, because COVID.
Because
That's what happened.
COVID gave the opportunity. Like pre-COVID, there would have never even been this thought.
I love Bryce's excitement. He's
Yay,
like,
Bryce!
Jen
Jen
Rock!
Rock! All caps, exclamation point. Jen, you are the winner of our $25 gift card tonight. So, Jen, I'll be in contact with you to get that for you. And Miss Sarah, if you're here, you won the gift card on last Friday night, and Monique and I will be getting that one to you. Oh, Chrystal, thanks for joining me for the very last of the countdown to
Are we done?
We're done.
We're not even going a full hour? Do you have to stop?
We don't. We can keep talking. I never want to monopolize my guest's time.
Girl, please. I done put the stuff on the stove. I'm here now.
I
What else
know.
are we going to talk about? Let's at least go for till 9.
Okay, well, I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Did you see the dread come over my face?
Oh, am I asking you questions? Is that what's happening now?
I was about to say, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, don't do it.
Oh my goodness. First of all, I feel like you're on my list for 2023. I've given you too many. It's been too many years. It's just been too many years. But this should prove to you that this is fun. Like we could just do something and it won't be hard. You don't want to ever do something, but this was easy, right? I'm an easy guest. I'm an
easy guest.
I'm an easy host person, interviewee,
now, if you
hosted,
turn
whatever.
the tables around, I don't know if it'll feel as
No, but like I'm saying, this is like peer level. Okay. I'm not. You didn't go hard with me. I didn't go hard with you. Like we can just do this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm for this.
It's more foolery
Don't
than
ask me to figure out my life.
You figure out your life. No, I just ask you to figure mine out. That's all I ask you to do. Okay, so
see, this is what I'm talking about, Melanie. This is what she's gonna grill you about your goals.
I'm not gonna grill her about her goals. I got questions. I always got questions, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. I think I want to know, okay, if your husband or your boys, any one of them, or your mother or your dad, anybody, your sisters, if any of the people who love you and know you were to put this under the tree for you, you would just lose your mind with excitement. What could be under the tree for you this Christmas that you would be shocked that they knew, that they bought you, that they took the time and the effort to make it happen? What would that be?
Okay, these are very small things, but I actually have 3 things that I was like, I should just buy these for myself and put them under the tree because they would just make me happy. Okay, I saw this gadget that you can put cookie dough in, and it has this shape thing on the front of it, and you just do like this, and it pumps out your cookies in the shape of that thing. And I was like, I want that. I don't know why.
But like the little sugar cookie things?
Yes, but you put the dough into this tube, and it's
I have one.
You have one of those?
I have one. I used it one time and I didn't like it.
I want the experience of the one time, and then
you would use it right. Here's what I'll tell you when they get it for you, because I just believe that they're going to get it for you. Oh yeah, Bryce is listening. This is how we get what we want, ladies. You say it out loud and they pick up the hint. But seriously, your dough has to be cool.
Oh yes.
I didn't realize that. So my stuff was coming out. It wasn't keeping a shape. It was like running across the pan.
Yes.
I'm surprised you don't already have one of those. You're so domestic.
I just became domestic. Bryce just said, I'm not getting that. He just walked in and was like,
Bryce.
He said that was not at Five Below. She's not getting that.
It's on Amazon, Bryce. Talk to your father. It'll be here. You can find a 24-hour version. Yes. Come on, Bryce. Save the day.
Jeez.
Be a hero.
The second thing, okay, I think I might have 4. The second thing is rain boots.
Hey, are you going to get it? Braylon, are you hearing what's happening here?
No, I just came out.
Okay, she wants a cookie dough thing. I'm going to send you a link.
His gift is already, he already wrapped his
Her
gift.
birthday is coming up. How about that?
Shoot. Yeah, her birthday too close. She can make it.
Okay, what's number 2?
So now, what did I say? Oh, rain boots. I have always wanted rain boots.
Dying with the comments. Bryce is like, it's too late for and Kimberly Allen said, I've been claiming that F-150 out loud, but I'm still driving a Mothman.
Yes.
Okay, rain boots. Why do you want rain boots? We do not live in Seattle.
Because the girls that come to midday BSF on rainy days have on rain boots. And I'm like, I don't have rain boots. I want to come to BSF in my rain boots on rainy days. I just feel it's appropriate to
Comparison will
go to
kill
Bible
you.
study with my lesson in my rain boots. It
Do
would
they
just
walk
be,
in the building with the rain boots on? Like they leave them on the whole time?
yes, yes.
And they're like cute rain boots.
Cute rain boots.
Okay,
Yes.
not utilitarian functional. They're
No.
cute.
Cute
Yeah.
rain boots.
Yeah.
And then they cross their legs in the circle.
Wow, you have a whole you don't just want the boots. You want the way they cross their legs. It's a whole thing.
Well, see, that's the whole situation. I mean, I'm going to cross at the ankle because I can't do that thigh cross for more than a couple of minutes.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3 was, okay, number 1 and 2 were quick to my brain. I had a third one. I'm a woman of a certain age. These things come and go. But I know the number 4 one was going to be a GoPro. I want to go.
So that you can walk with it while you walk?
Yes. And film stuff and come back and make a 1-minute movie of my walk. Oh, I would love it. Or when we go on the bikes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
around White Rock and stuff. Yeah. I want to GoPro.
Okay.
Kelly, that's
just stop going to BS. She's like, it's cheaper. The God's word is free. If you got to get rain boots on,
you have to
go
come
to
in your
Bible
rain
study.
boots. Yeah, those are, yeah. I mean, it rains here. It rains here, Kim. Sometimes it rains a lot, like, for a couple of weeks, and then it doesn't rain for a while.
It ain't like full on precipitation.
No.
It's not full on precipitation. Yeah. Okay, so what was your hope in doing these lives? What was the goal?
Say my rain boots aren't biblical. She didn't say what's your biblical favorite gift. She said, what did you want on the tree? What did I hope in doing the lives?
Then I said, what was the goal? I did go to goals, but not all the way. Just this little thing. Okay, go ahead. What was the point of it?
Okay, so I've always, every year I want to do Vlogmas, where you do a video every day.
Yes.
And I just can't get it. I've tried for multiple years to get that going. I may make it like 2 or 3 days. And then I'm like, you know what? No one's holding me accountable to this. I'm out, like with a lot of things. So I figured if I went live and if I scheduled other people to join me, then I had to show up. And it worked. It worked. Yeah. So I love this interaction, this chatty thing. I love that. And I want to grow my YouTube channel because, as you know, this is my favorite pastime is watching YouTube. And so I wanted to do Vlogmas, and this was the best way for me to get it done.
So you would do it again? Was it on the scale of this was totally enjoyable, lighthearted, free, and fun, and oh my gosh, I hated every second, like 0 to 100, where did you end up feeling? Because as you and I both know from the little video we watched the other day, that how you feel about what you do and whether you enjoy it is an indicator of whether you should do it again.
Yes, I would do it again. But I am realizing that I'm an introvert. And so I love making all these plans.
Wait.
That's the period. That's not a pause.
No, I am in agreement. I'm trying to figure out, did you just discover this?
Oh, yes. I really kind of thought I was extroverted because I love this part. Like, I love this part.
Me too. Do you think I'm an extrovert?
You're an ambivert for sure.
I think I'm more of an introvert. I just think I know how to X.
Yes.
Okay, go.
So
So you're
I'm
an
like, yeah,
introvert.
this is gonna be fun. We can do it. And then every day at about 6:50, I'm like, so what? So tonight? And then I had one sweet friend who last Monday she had to reschedule for this Monday. And all day Monday, it's terrible. Why you got me on here telling my stuff, Oprah? All day Monday, I was like, please don't let her remember. Please don't let her.
Or let her cancel.
And she totally forgot.
Oh,
And
that
I
worked
was
out.
like, yes. So I didn't have to do it Monday. And then Tuesday, she remembered and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, it's
It's
fine.
really okay.
If
So,
you're watching this, friend, you know who you are. I'm
okay, so
telling you, he's
0 to
great.
100, give me the number.
Yeah. The number of like, if I'll do it again.
The number of 100 was total delight, bliss, and enjoyment, and 0 was I hated every second. Give me a score.
It's a solid 82.
Okay, so a B,
Yeah.
a low B.
I love me.
What would have made it a high B or a low A?
Um, it's hard to do something in the evening after you've spent the whole day working and like momming. And so it's like, and 8 o'clock is a hard time of day because, you know, it's just a hard time of day, like in the life cycle of the family. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah, I think I might change the time or something. Yes, Jen, it's a B unless you're at DTS. That's why I picked the 82. I'm like, because that could be a C. But
So what time would be better?
um, probably, well, I don't know. For the viewers, I think this was a good time, but morning might be better. I maybe play with a lunchtime thing, like a lunch break situation, because Bryce is at school, but then he can't produce if well, actually, Bryce won't be in school next Christmas.
Okay, morning what time?
What is happening here?
We're committing.
I felt it. I'm like, this is moving in a direction.
Strategic. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, go what?
Yeah, I think midday. I feel like I hit my stride in midday, honestly.
Okay,
Like
so
lunch.
lunchtime.
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard it here, folks. Shonda will be doing this again next year. She is going to be highly contemplative of doing this at around 11, 12, 1 lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
So it'll be a lunchtime show. Do you
Yes.
think it's going to affect your decision any that people, like some of the people here, may not be able to come because of work or school? Would you like, "Ugh, it works better for me at lunchtime, but then people can't come?
I know. A lot of people watch the replay. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, I think I don't know.
What's your next mountain to climb with YouTube? Because you, listen, you're always, see, what everybody doesn't know is, or maybe they do know, you are like my YouTube informant. And you don't want to have to tell me what to do, but you like on the slide telling me, you're like, oh my gosh, did you do this? Did you do this? Like the write it down video. And you were like, did you go back and do this? Did you turn this on? Did you
Are your
use the
mid-roll ads
keywords?
on?
Are
Did you
your
put it
mid-roll? Yes.
in mid-roll applications?
Like you're my YouTube consultant. Okay, so what's the next? I mean, I know getting to 1,000,
Mm-hmm.
but like apart from the Christmas season, countdown to
Yeah.
Christmas, what other things do you have on the horizon and plan for your YouTube channel and your brand?
Brand.
You
That's
have a
right.
brand. You listen, you officially have a brand.
Yeah. Okay, so I do have some videos that are recorded that I need to edit and put out.
Okay.
So there's probably at least 4 that are at that stage, like just need to be put together and put out.
Tease
And
us. What are they about?
then
Just teaser, high level.
one is about the lunch we had a couple weeks ago. I took
Ooh.
some video
You
there.
took some video. God. Okay.
I have a great shot too of like elevator doors going ding. I
Are
was
you
like, girl,
serious?
you really into this YouTube thing and just sitting on my phone. Anyway, so that's one. And I really need to do that one like before Sunday because then it kind of gets a little less relevant.
Yes.
Um, Another is about reading.
Okay.
Another is about the November goal that I had of walking 60 miles in a month.
Uh-huh.
And another, yeah, those, oh, another is about what happened Friday that I showed you yesterday. What
Yes.
so I have all the pre-video for that. I need to close it with the reveal. So that's a teaser. And then Brandon and I the other day, we're gonna film a video of me doing one of his football workouts with him.
Girl, can I be your videographer? I volunteer my services. I'm gonna bring my good camera with the 35 millimeter glass. Can I raise my hand and volunteer to serve your ministry in that capacity?
That would be fun. But I think
Yes.
it's gonna be. I know. He was telling me what you have to do. I'm like, this is
But
bad
that right
already.
there, that's the beautiful part right there. You talking about
I know. And
uh
he's talking about he's sore. I'm like, oh, my muscles don't even know how to do that.
my muscles are like, no.
My muscles are already like, girl,
Go on and do it.
yeah.
See if we hurt in the morning.
Yes. And then I want to do a 5K that where I actually like meet the time goal. Like train for the couch to 5K or something.
Okay, are
Do
we doing
that.
it? What's happening?
Well, I want to do it. I want to
Starting
do it.
when?
This is why we can't do this.
Starting when? Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Are we kicking off the year? Are we waiting until it warms up? Like, what's the plan?
Well,
This is
I
not
want to
me.
schedule
This
the
is not
5K.
me. Yeah, this is not me forcing you to do it. This is me hitching onto the Shonda train
Yeah.
because you've been very consistent in doing your thing.
Yeah. I have been working towards it.
Okay.
So anyway.
So what?
So we can pick a date. I wanted to do the 5K at the hot chocolate run, but that's not enough time to train.
It's not, but it's so fun.
Yeah. But I didn't like the gear that the last year's
They
stuff was
kind of got
cheated.
cheap. Yeah, they
Yeah.
kind of got cheap. I think they
So
had
I
to
was like,
make up for the years that they didn't make money.
yeah. So I'm willing to look for another like March time frame one.
Okay. Let me know when you find it. Let me know what the date is.
Okay.
Okay, I have one more question.
Eh,
What this is easy. It's not
Is it?
hard. Yes, it's easy. Okay, so um you are very committed to your craft on the down low because you just don't want to have to do things. So you will create videos and then take your time of releasing them, which is totally fine. My question, and this may not be something that I I may be the only one who doesn't know. What is your goal for this channel? Like what is the like what like you would ask me this question. What's your content plan? What are the pillars? Like what is the goal for this channel?
Okay. I used to think that I wanted to use this channel to like teach people how to like very strategically study the Bible. And here's some Bible
Mhm.
study methods and like, all I have list of like all of those videos that I was gonna do. And then I never did them. And I never felt, you should do them. Like it just was a list that I made that didn't have any inspiration behind it. So when I started making these other like more of like just sharing things that are happening in my life videos, I always like, everywhere we're going, I'm capturing content and curating the story to go along with it. And that I'm always inspired to do. Like you were talking about the ones that make me feel really good. Those are the ones. And so Jen asked me a similar question after we got off live the other night. And I shared with her, this is a word you use often. It's like an overflow of my life that I want to
Mhm.
share.
Mhm.
And without overtly saying, like, and I study the Bible, like Jesus is by inspiration and by whatever, all these things. I just want that to ooze out of what's happening, right? And so if someone asks like, oh, where's that joy come from? Like I have an answer for that, of course, but or like, why are you doing this with your boys, or why are you giving this gift, or why did you choose that book instead of this book? Then I can talk about it's more of like a relational evangelism, I guess, is what I want to do with the channel. So draw people in with this fun content and then be like, and Jesus loves you. So,
That's great.
yeah.
Well, I just want to say, as a person who you don't see the reason why I have to ask these questions is because Shonda tries to keep me out.
That's
I'm
not
like,
true.
it is true. You shared the thing for tonight and you're saying you tagged me.
I forwarded it to you on the other account.
You didn't. What other account?
On my public page.
I have nothing from you.
I sent it
So
to you in your DMs.
I'm looking in my DMs. I have nothing. I only have something from one Shonda, and I'm not tagged in that one. So the point is this, even if I find it, the point is everybody else knows about Shonda's stuff but me. And then when I'm like, what happened? You did attending together. You had a meeting at your house. And I say, I want to come. And she's like, no. I'm like, I don't understand why I'm not included. So I feel like everybody here has an inside loop to what Shonda's doing, and she makes sure y'all see stuff I don't see. So I just want to be included.
You are included. You're included. You're here for the final night of the year.
Right.
The
You
finale.
made sure I came on the last night so that I wouldn't be not.
You picked
So how
tonight.
come if I came on the first night, then I would have known to be on it?
You
Like,
picked,
oh,
remember, I said, when can you come? And you said this date. And I'm like, great. That's
you
the
see,
last
I did
one.
my Oprah roll, eye roll. She does everything.
Kim, I tagged her in the Shonda Stegall _ account.
I
On the
don't.
personal one, I didn't tag her because I don't know if you can share from a private page.
I don't have that.
Okay. I
Just so
don't
you
even know where
know.
my phone is.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted y'all to know that when y'all don't see me, it's because I don't get the information like y'all get it. I don't get the information.
I always am very careful about monopolizing your time. I don't want to. And
You know what? Can I tell you a secret?
mhm. Wait, on YouTube?
I'm grown and I actually can make decisions for myself.
Yes, but if you say no, I might feel bad
Oh,
because I'm 6 and
oh gosh. Okay,
so
this
I
is
limit my
amazing.
requests. So then I'm like,
Wait.
did you
Shonda, we
find
have to
it?
give her the Zoom link for an
Faith,
after
there's
party.
nothing. I don't know what Faith is talking about. There's
I'm
no
like, there's a
after
Zoom
party.
link?
Faith, what are you talking about? What do you mean, Faith?
What is happening? I so am looking at my messages. I'm like going into yesterday. When did you
Okay, do you
tag?
really not see it? Because look, I tagged you. See?
Are you sure you spelled my name right?
I did because I clicked it and it went to your page.
Wait, that's not my Instagram.
That's not Chrystal Hurst?
Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't have it.
Okay. I'm
Don't
going to
have
send
it.
it to you again. I appreciate you coming on and flipping the script.
So now this is public, right? Everybody can see it. So if you tag me and I share it, then other people can see this, correct?
Yes, they can see it. It's live and public on YouTube.
Okay. Great.
Y'all, this was fun.
So I'm
This
going to
was
point people to
fun.
your YouTube channel. This is the goal, right? We're trying to
This
get
is
to
the goal, but
1,000.
now I feel a little naked.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something about Shonda. Shonda is one of the most discerning, perceptive, supportive, smart, downplaying her own gifts and talents, but on the secret, working on her gifts and talents. So by the time she gives you advice, she knows what she's talking about, kind of friend. And she is always putting other people's projects first.
Very true.
So I just want to say I'm very proud of you for committing to doing this and to prioritizing your own project and being consistent with it. And I just want to encourage you to keep doing it. When I look at your videos, really anything that you do, because you don't put out stuff you haven't done well. When I look at your videos, though, it was the one where you told the story about walking for sure. And I watched that one and I was like, this is so well done. Like, it's so well done. I was like, I should plan my videos instead of just flipping on a switch and yapping for an hour. Like, you just put things together very, very well. And you do that for in all places, but you do it really well with your own content. So I just want to encourage you to keep going because you do a great job. And I would look forward to all the videos that I get to know about.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
You're a great encourager.
Yay.
I love it. I love it. Y'all, thank y'all for coming. Thank you all who have been on all month. When I messaged you, you said yes.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you all for doing that. And for all of you who've shown up in the comments to play the little games with us every night. It's been fun. And I'm ready for Christmas. I'm ready to wrap the Amazon gifts and do the thing. And maybe I'll post that video so y'all can see this fun lunch we had a couple weeks ago.
I know. I'm like, I may need you to like put the content in a Dropbox so I can also make a reel because I didn't
get as much as I wanted to. Yeah.
You probably got more than I did because I bet you were like at the table like this.
I did.
And I was trying so hard to be connected and focused. I didn't notice it.
Yeah, because you were managing the situation. I had time to play around.
I know. I had to be Shonda. You turned into Chrystal.
We switched roles.
We switched roles.
Oh, can you send me? Someone asked for the group photo. I'm talking random stuff. They want the group photo.
I'll send it to you right now. Because if I don't do it right now, you know it won't happen. This was fun. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for saying yes. This is fun. This really was fun. I'm so excited. All right, y'all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm going to post another video and see y'all in the new year. Countdown to Christmas complete. Yay.